Hi everyone, I'm Diana. I created a pretty epic Instagram story about the business the other day and got lots of compliments, and Josh told me to do a live about it, but I thought it'd be easier to do it on Zoom, so I just wanted to share with you guys some tips and tricks on how to create beautiful, aesthetically pleasing Instagram stories. So the two, three apps that I use to create my stories is Mojo. Wait, let me share my screen first. So I use Mojo, which is for like moving captions and pictures, and there's some like typing stuff that goes with it that I'll show you later. And then I also use Unfold, which is just for like still pictures and videos and captions. Both are great apps. You don't have to get both if you don't want to. I just like stepping it up a notch. So that's why I'm using that. And then I also use Instagram to create some other slides. Anyways, here is a preview of my stories on Instagram. So when you're creating Instagram stories, there are three parts to it. You want to hit a pain point, you want to hit a pleasure point, and then you do the call to action. So this is me hitting my pain point, talking about working and au pairing in Germany and how I used to be part of an MLM business. The whole point of bringing up the pain point is it helps people relate to you and resonate with you. Yeah, just read that. So this, I used Mojo for the whole typing effect that I was mentioning earlier. And then I talked about my vision because this is like a transition into, ignore that message, transition into my pleasure point. Actually, this is still talking about my pain point. So for this, I use Instagram, and then you usually want to write short sentences because you don't want like this whole slide to be just one slide because people aren't going to read it. So you want to cut it into like short sentences. And then what I do is I write out the sentence, I save the picture, close it. No, I don't close it. I save the picture, and then I write the next part, save the picture, next part, save the picture, next part, save the picture. And I'm saving these all to my camera roll because I don't upload them until I'm finished with the entire story. Because if you're just uploading it as you go, people are going to start watching your story, and then it's going to get cut off, and they're going to be like confused. And then you might not finish for like an hour or so, and people are just like, what the hell is going on, you know? So it's kind of awkward. But yeah. And you want to make sure that these sentences are clear text, or like the text is easy to read. If there's a photo, you can put a background behind your text by clicking the left button. There's like a and then there's a square around it. Click on that to create a background on your text. So this, I use Unfold. And here I'm going to transition to talking about my pleasure points. Pleasure points are positive aspects, like how you found CEO, what's got you excited about it. You can talk about like your time freedom, location freedom, financial freedom, how you're traveling. You can share about the money or how you now get to work without pants on. But yeah, this whole pleasure point is to get people excited about the business and think like, oh, I want to do that. Like I want to be able to travel the world. I want to be able to work from home with my kids and whatever, you know? And yeah, this is just me relating it to the person who's watching this. Like they're just average everyday people and they can do this. So if they can do it and I can do it, then you can too. And then here I'm just giving them some information about CEO movement so that they know what the hell I'm talking about and what the difference is between what I was doing before and what I'm doing now. Yeah. You guys can totally screenshot this if you want to use it too. Just cut out my face. So this next slide is pretty long. So what I did was I used the highlight function on Instagram. I put this picture up first, this slide first, and then I used the highlight tool and just write it out the screen. I told them to hold down so that they know that the next slide they'll have to hold down to read because it's pretty long. But yeah, here's what I'm telling them that what their $79 will be getting them with CEO movement.
Hi guys, my name is Samantha. I'm from Los Angeles and I recently joined this community only 2 weeks ago and have experienced so much love and abundance and support from this amazing community of entrepreneurs. We all work online together and finally meeting in person, and it's just so incredible.
I threw in a little bit of testimonials there just so people can get a sense of what the community is like.
Everyone, my name is Lacey Dawn and I'm from Montauk, New York. And through this movement, I joined and launched my business February 1st. I've been an entrepreneur for 6 years, but February I found this high converting offer. And within 4 months, I made $200,000 with this movement. And I've met the most incredible people in the entire world. And I'm just so excited to attract more awesome people to what we're doing. We need runners and leaders. So if you're ready, give us a call.
And then the next part is the call to action. You want to have like a really clear call to action. What I use on Instagram is the polls. I love using Instagram polls. So I just ask people like, are you ready to join? And then put like, fuck yes, and I'm curious. You don't want to put like yes and no because there will be people who choose no and you don't want to give them that option. So this is what I used. And then after that, I also have another call to action for people who don't vote to slide in my DMs and private message me. And I'm going to stop sharing that. And yeah, after that, I had another call to action for those who are too shy. I put myself on a video behind the camera and I was like, if you're too shy to vote in the polls or personally message me, just go into the link in my bio. There's a survey there that you can fill out. If this feels like a good fit for you, fill out the survey. I'll look over it and let you know if this is something that can work for you. And so, yeah, I know you're only supposed to do like one call to action, but I have multiple for different kinds of people because I know they get scared to reach out or vote or engage. So yeah, some other tips and tricks. You can also post onto your Instagram, like a picture, telling people to go check out your epic story about the business. If they're ever curious about the business, go check out your stories, and that will bring more traffic to your Instagram stories. And another thing is I also added the story to my highlights so that people who visit my profile and the story is not there anymore because it's been 24 hours, they can just click on this little highlight and it says like work with me or something, and they can just watch the story again. So it's always there. Another thing is after you've posted your stories, after like 4 hours or so, don't post anything else. Just post stuff that's irrelevant to the business. So what I would do is like after 4 hours, I would post a quote about like taking a leap or something, just so that my story gets put back into the front of people's IG story things. And then, yeah, for the rest of the day, I just don't post anything about what I'm doing in life. I just keep sticking to my business story and then just, yeah, posting relevant business stuff afterwards, or like jumping on team calls. I'll post that after a business story. And then, yeah. But yeah, those are some tips and tricks on how to create some epic Instagram stories. And oh, if you guys want me to create some like general Instagram slides for you guys to post into your stories, let me know. Comment, I don't know, hashtag fuck yes. Comment hashtag fuck yes in the comments. And if enough people want to, I will talk to the leaders and start creating slides for you guys. I was thinking maybe once a week with, I don't know, 10 slides or so. Rotating between talking about the business and then the products and the community and testimonials. But yeah, I'd be super down to create those slides for you guys if you want. Hashtag fuck yes. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.